Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Farooq Haribshah, the MBA candidate from IPMI International Business School. Today, I'm gonna share another my mind map. I would like to share about global economics and international businesses, lectured by Prof. Roy Sembel and Prof. Yulita Susanti. Before we start, I will explain about mind mapping. Actually, a mind mapping is a diagram used to visually organize information. Mind mapping is hierarchical and show relationship among a piece of the whole. It is often created around a single concept, drawn as an image in the center of the blank page, to which associated representation of ideas such as image, words, and parts of words are added. Major ideas are connected directly to the central concept, and other ideas branch out from those major ideas. Now we can see mind mapping that I have made. There are 8 chapters related to global economy subject. First is introduction to global economy. Second is global trade. Third is international finance. Fourth is international issue in global economy. Fifth is introduction to international businesses. Sixth is international strategy. Seven, international business function. And in the last, we have examination, which have even analysis. First, we learn about introduction to global economy. Here we learn three major topics. First, talking about introduction to global economy, we start from its history. So before the first industrial revolution, the world GDP is dominated by Asian countries with giant population, namely China and India. In the addition to this, countries like UK and US and other Western countries began to rise and dominated the world GDP following the first industrial revolution by introducing the utilization of machinery, equipment, which creates a huge transition in manufacturing process. But since 2018 until this day, we can see so many new global players, including Asian countries like Japan, China, and India, which are the part of the five biggest GDP in the world and is expected to continue in the next 10 years. Then we learn about global economy, turmoil, disruption, and VUCA, tuna, and Schrodinger's cat. Next, three pillars of new economy such as cost reduction, better choice, and transparency and competition. And the last, we learn about competitive advantage and comparative advantage. When we talk about competitive advantage, we talk about country, business, or individual provides better value than its competitors. And when we talk about comparative advantage, we talk about country produce a good or services for a lower opportunity cost than other countries. Okay, learn about comparative advantage versus competitive advantage. Let's try to understand with the sample. Let's say China and India both produce wheat and rice. In a single week, China can produce either 300 tons wheat and 10,000 tons rice. In the same week, India can produce either 900 ton wheat and 1,005 ton rice. India has absolute advantage in both wheat and rice because it can produce more of each in the same amount of time. However, it has far greater comparative advantage in weight because it can produce 3 times in number of table as China can do for the same time cost. India should focus its resource on making and trading tables, leaving China to produce rice. Now we talk about global trade. When we talk about global economy, it means we talk about global trade. We learn about the barriers to entry and the government intervention, especially to tariff and quota. Tariff, a tax placed by the government on imports. And then quota is basically limitation on amount that we could actually import to the country. And then we learn about international finance. It compromises of all the international financial management tasks and also the international taxation, like how we have direct tax, indirect tax, and also our sales tax. We also learn about international monetary and financial environment. And the last one is the four risks of international businesses, such as cross-cultural risk, country risk, currency, including financial risk, and commercial risk. We learn about factors that affect currency exchange rate and factors that affect currency exchange rate. In the free market, the price of any currency or the exchange rate is determined by supply and demand. And the last, we learn about exchange rate system today. In the second topic is about international monetary and financial system. We discuss about globalization of financial and monetary activities and key participant and relationship in the global monetary and financial system. Okay, now we go to fourth chapter. We learn about international issue in global economy. We learning from the subprime mortgage crisis, why and how it's happened. The last session, we got assignment about Mesa case, impact of the crisis, global financial crisis, and impact to Indonesia. In this topic, we got assignment about Silicon Valley Bank crisis, the cause, impact, and the lesson learned. The next topic is Introduction to International Businesses. There are three major topics we learn here. First, we learn about why we must study international businesses, international opportunities, the meaning of international business, and how international businesses differs from domestic. The second is globalization. We learn about how to managing the process of globalization, then process of globalization itself, benefit of globalization of market and production. And the third is differences in culture. We discuss about element of cultures, essential element of culture, and key dimension of culture. Well, the next topic is international strategy. We learn the strategy and organization in the international firm, their efficiency, flexibility, and learning. One of essential of successful global firm is visionary leadership, a quality of senior management that provides superior strategic guidance for managing efficiency, flexibility, and learning. Here we discuss a Steve Jobs case. Discuss of global industry is an industry in which competition, a regional or worldwide scale. In the topic multi-domestic strategy, the firm develops subsidiaries or affiliates in each of its foreign markets. Products and services are adapted to suit the needs and wants of buyer in each country or local taste. Global strategy, product, marketing, and company practices are relatively standardized with little adjustment to local preference. The seventh topic is about international business function, marketing in the global firm, and human resource management in the global firm. In this chapter, we discuss about Zara case. At the final exam, my group presented trade war analysis. We analyzed the impact of the trade war between China and US. Trade wars aim to protect domestic trade and jobs from foreign competition. How trade tension hinder corporation effort to find solution to global challenge and potential strategies for businesses to mitigate the impact of trade war. So in the end, I will summary what we can get here through this video. Here, we will understand several benefits of studying international businesses, such as first, we know about the business development in other countries. Second, we know how to expand our network. Third is get to know trade policy. Fourth is get to know international business activities. Well, that's all of my mind mapping. See you on the next mind mapping. Thanks you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and follow YouTube channel at IPMI Campus. Bye bye.